Hi everybody, how's everybody doing today? Well, I see that we have a mom. I'm also a mom. I have 3 kids. I've been pregnant twice. Okay, I know you guys have had a few drinks. I have twins. 3 kids. And you know, I work. I know, rare, right? I'm Mexican. I commute, and so I spend most of my time commuting, right? So that's where I spend my quality time with my kids. And so, you know, we talk. We have conversations in the car, mostly around music. And so, you know, I want to listen to some music, and I'm like, yeah, maybe this is not what I want to listen to with my kids in the car, right? Because I'm listening to, you know, like there's some things that I do let them listen to, like Jay-Z. I'm like, that shit crazy. And they're like, Mom! I'm like, well, yeah, don't blame me because I'm cool. You know, don't blame me because I'm hip with it. But then there's this music, sorry kids, but then there's some music that I don't let them listen to, like, I beat the pussy, you know, and I find myself almost dancing to it. And, this might not be kid appropriate. So then I gotta turn that off, right? And then, you know, I want to go back to my days of listening to Death Row, right? Suge Knight. You know, I belong to the row way back. So I tell my kids, like, you know, I'm like, puff, puff, give, and I'm like, I don't smoke weed, but it sounds good when you're rapping to it, right? And I'm like, yeah, and then like we watch Friday, and I'm like, you know, it's Friday, I ain't got shit to do. I'm like, I'm gonna get you high, and I'm like, oh wait, no, don't do drugs. I forget, you know, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I got to telling my kids, puff, puff, get stupid. I'm like, you know, we go to church, we're Christians, and you know, I've tried to give up worldly music. It's not really working out for me. Nope. Or my kids. Because, you know, I'm supposed to be the role model. And I'm like, what's on Power 106? Mom, put it on the fist. I'm like, that fish strong, fool, it's dead. I'm like, they got nothing to bone, right? And then I'm like, Marilyn, my daughter, don't have sex until you're getting married. I'm like, don't do what I did. I'm like, okay. So then we watch 16 and Pregnant, right? Because I'm like, you know, look at these dumb bitches and don't do the same thing. But I'm like, you know, I wasn't 16 and pregnant. I was 18 and pregnant and got my ass a job. Right? Because my mom was not going to have that shit. But I'm like, man, you see how hard that shit is? Don't do it. So she's like, I'm not. So this is funny because, you know, I'm pretty mean. I'm a hood mom, not a hood rat. So, you know, I grew up in the C-O-M-P-T-O-N city they call Compton. And so, you know, it's cool because, you know, my kids are like sheltered kids. They're not like me, right? Because I take them to school, I pick them up, after school program. I didn't have none of that shit. I had a crazy Mexican dad that you fucking better listen to him, I'm gonna fuck you up. So, my kids too, you better fucking listen to me, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know, it works. My son, right, but and then I'm like, don't let nobody punk you, okay, because I'm cool, you should just be oozing coolness. I'm like, because, you know, I was never bullied, I was a fucking bully. But, you know, payback to bitch, they say. So, yeah, my kids are getting bullied, and I'm like, I will catch a fucking case. I go down to the fucking school and beat the shit out of someone. So, my kids are not afraid to tell me when they're getting fucked. Because I will roll up. I'm like, I will love to fuck you up. So, you know, I do roll up. And so, you know, my son the other day was telling me about this kid, you know, he's great, he plays the guitar, he's fucking awesome. I don't play shit, so, you know, I don't know where he gets it from. But I was like, he was telling me, this kid keeps asking me if he can be in my band. And he's like, I don't know if you have talent. I don't even know where the fuck they talk like that from. But I'm okay. Thank you, Nickelodeon and Disney Channel. He's like, I don't know if he has talent. I was like, well, I don't fucking know either. And so he was like, he pushed me off my chair. I'm like, well, fucking push him back. And he was like, no, Mom, I believe in peace. I was like, whose fucking kid are you? You mean my kid? Fuck that motherfucker up! And you'll leave you the fuck alone. He'll never ask you, can I join your band? So he was like, oh, I was like, no, where did I go wrong? And then, okay, so the other day I was driving through Compton, and I was like, I'm not afraid. I don't gotta lock my doors. I'm like, what's up, everybody? And my kids were like, Mom, this is scary. I was like, okay, you guys don't live in Pasadena, you live in East LA. Oh, you go to school in East LA. So we live in Southeast, that's in between Lakewood, South Central, Watts, Compton, all the coolest neighborhoods in the world. You know where it's all thug life. And I'm like, and then in East LA, right? So I'm like, where are you guys so nice from? You ain't getting that shit from me. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but, so my daughter Marilyn, she's 15, and she wasn't getting good grades in school, and she knows I'm crazy. My kids know I'm crazy. So, I look, now they have this thing called School Loop, and you can go on and see your kids' grades. And so I was looking on them, and she wasn't doing too great, and I was like, Marilyn, you're not passing your classes. And she's like, I know I have this project due on the computer. We don't steal our neighbors' internet. I actually paid for it. There was no excuse for her not to do it, right? And so I was like, okay. So all I did was, I called my dad and I said, Dad, I am going to fuck her up. I'm like, you better have some bail money because I'm going to fuck her up when I get home. So for some reason she thought it was nice. Because when I got home, I was like, Marilyn, I'm going to beat your ass. So she got out and was like, help me, somebody. And I was like, this fucking kid for real is going to make me catch a case. So I just walked away and I was like, all right, Marilyn, I'm going to fuck you up. 2 minutes later, I come back, boom, bitch, I told you I'm going to fuck you up. And that's my time, guys.